Well, I was hanging out in some stream, and there's some guy. How do I even describe what happened? There's some guy, a little bit of a peculiar guy, a little bit of a odd duck, a little bit of an odd duck, but he's part of like some of these streamer communities in this commentary thing on YouTube. He made a video like he hates the world or something like that, and everybody reacted to it. But he's like a he's like a nerd, like that I've known, like type of friend I've known. But apparently he's into lolly, so, which is not good, obviously. Which is not good, obviously. But instead of trying to help the guy, they want to like make an example of him. And they basically like, there was this, one of the guys was talking to this girl, and then the guy's name is Spinal. He was in the chat, and he was like talking at her, and he was streaming too. And the other guy had him up onto the call where the girl was to talk to her, because he doesn't like talk to girls or anything. But he basically did it to kind of like make it into content and throw him under the bus. It was kind of like very Mean Girls, weird content. I don't know. It was very Mean Girls kind of content, where it was like planned before you even started talking to her almost, that the girl was going to have an issue, start talking about lolly for some reason. And then he didn't really engage in it, but he said about like what about artistic expression? And then she totally changed tone and was just like basically going after the guy. And it's like, if you just condemn him, how do you expect him? It's not like he actually did something. How do you expect him to, I don't know, man. I don't get these people. They say like they want to help him, but they just go after him. Let me make it into content, and then like they act like why aren't you getting through to you? You can't be like this about, you know, lolly. And just like, yeah, of course he can. You guys are making him into content on purpose. You know what you're doing. I don't know. It was all kind of bizarre. It was all very bizarre. But I guess that's how they do stuff. But I don't know. I feel like the guy can be normal. I feel like, obviously that's fucked up. Obviously lolly is not something I like relate to at all. I think it's fucked up. But it's not like the worst crime. You can never like learn to be normal, you know? I don't know. There's a kind of bad taste in my mouth watching that. Like, it's like they want to posture and pretend like they want to help the guy, but really they just want content out of him. That's what, you know, they really want. It seems like, to me anyway. And I don't know. But I mean, it's the kind of topic we wonder about, right? Like, are people too far gone to help him? He doesn't seem like he's too far gone. He just seems like a nerd, you know, like an extreme nerd that's never really had a girlfriend or anything, and doesn't really have any real friends in real life. He seems like somebody that would be normal if he had friends, but he doesn't. So I don't know. You wish you could help him, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. It's weird. like almost everybody in the quote-unquote commentary community wants to like be like either the one to help him or the one to make him into an example. And he's just some guy, he's just some nerd that clearly doesn't have any friends or anything. He just needs friends. He just needs like male friends. And he's not gonna get that in public. He's gotta do something else. But he started streaming, and I was hanging out in his stream a little bit. I don't know. I wish the guy luck. I wish the guy luck. You don't know what you were doing, Gio? I wish the guy luck is what I'm saying. I hope he can overcome and persevere. And stop, you know, being into that stuff, obviously. Obviously. Oh, is the stream on Kick up? I don't know, man. It's just so easy to judge people. And it's so hard to actually, like, I don't know, help anyone. All really people need is friends, usually. So it's like, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. That's all people need is friends, but nobody wants to see that. They just want to, like, posture and whatever. I don't know, bummer. I got the Kick notice, so probably, yeah, it's up, I think. I'm checking. The experiment's almost done. Isn't that interesting? The experiment's almost done. Oh, it went offline, as I said that. You think it's the visualizer? No, I don't know. It shouldn't be. But it went offline as I said that. Yeah. Bizarre. As I loaded it, it went offline. I wonder what's to blame for that. Is it Kick? Is it Restream? What breaks it? Rumble still says sending data. Oh, it's back up. I don't want it to keep breaking though. So, let me just get off the visualizer, I guess. Muted or F? Neither. It was F. It was losing a lot of frames. Oh, that must have been why. It wasn't just Kick. I was offline on YouTube too. Is it back? It should be back, Gio. What's up, ma'am? It should be back. I dropped 3,687 frames. That's a lot of frames. But I think maybe it's fine now. 3,687 frames still dropped, but that's it. Oh, so that's the Kick thing. That's why Kick dropped too. I just dropped from everything. I see. Me too. I also see that. But I think I'm back up on everything. Maybe. Koji subbed on Kick. Thank you, Koji, wherever you are. I don't know. I don't know if Koji's been around much or what. He hasn't been talking recently, but he doesn't always talk when he's around, so I don't know. But thank you. Wherever you are, Koji. Monday we have the sponsor stream coming. You're back, yeah. The sponsor stream's coming on Monday. I got a funny bit for it, I think. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm thinking Starship Trooper kind of idea, kinda. I don't want to spoil it too much. The more I say, the more I'll spoil it. Oh, zip. The RP day is not going to be this week. It seems like arranging the schedule is a little bit of a fiasco, and then I don't think Leafy's feeling up to it, so we'll just do normal stuff. We'll figure it out. We'll be fine. But yeah, the RP's not starting as soon as I'd like it to. But we'll figure out. We'll get that going soon. Also, I had you 30 seconds ago. What does that mean? Tonight we're finally solving Jinguji Saburo, I think, right? Because we went to the mob. We know it's mob related or something now. The drugs. It's a drug connection, right? We found. What did we find? We searched the one guy's body that we beat off in the alley. The two guys we beat off in the alley, and we found drugs in his pocket. He's on behind for some reason. Yeah, it happens sometimes on YouTube, and I don't know why. It happens sometimes. I should post this stream in some of those self-promotion channels. I don't do that enough anymore. Why? I don't know. I feel like a whore. You know, posting that kind of stuff. Like, it's like, man, do I really gotta do this? Like some kind of wow, there's a lot of people on our Discord now. That's why. I feel like a whore, kind of. I wonder what places I even have that I could do it. Well, you are what you eat. Well. There's a Las Vegas one I'm on, Discord I'm on, but the last time somebody posted in their streaming thing was last month, so questionable to post there. Questionable to post there. Let's see. So yeah. So we're playing Jinguji Saburo tonight, of course, the best game. JB Garfield's back. Exciting, I think. And then I think we should beat the case tonight, right? We should. I plan to, anyway. I'm starting kind of late. You guys know I've been trying to start and do the 2 streams. Today I'm probably just doing 1 stream. I'll just take a break somewhere in the middle and eat something real quick. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Before we get into the Jinguji, anything, any thoughts you got, anything? Like I said, I was watching some weird content before I started streaming. I was watching, I don't know what to make of a lot of the commentary, quote unquote, part of YouTube, because I'm trying to figure out what people are doing here, right, as opposed to Kick, where we're from. And the commentary people basically, like, they just wait for stuff to come out and then they watch videos of it. Like, they're not really doing anything. They're not proactively doing anything. Like, on Kick, the lots of people are proactively, like, trying ideas, right? It's another bummer about Kick, kind of, is that that's true. There's lots of, like, proactive, like, people trying new content, people trying new things. YouTube, there's not really any of that. Most YouTubers can barely operate their computer. It's and what they do for content really is just wait for somebody else to make a video, and then they watch it. They wait for, like, drama to happen and then they report on it. That's basically what they do. Very few people making something, which is interesting. It's a whole different scene. But yeah, that's one of the things that's a bummer about Kick. There were lots of people making original stuff on there, but for no one, you know. What was it? Oh, the strange content I was watching. I can talk about it. So there's this guy, that is kind of like in some of their chats, these community, what do you call these commentary guys, and he made a video, I hate the world or something like that, and it was like, the guy's like a super weeb, kind of lowly enjoyer, but that's his worst crime though, is the lowly thing, which is gross. It is gross. I'm not pro lolly, but not by any means. But they basically, like, a couple of these streamers kind of like tonight made him like an example of him. He was talking, there was some girl, Morale, this cat guy was talking to, it was like a VTuber girl, or not a VTuber, a VR chat girl, and she apparently streams on Kick also. Of course her chat's completely dead. I went by it. Her chat's completely dead. Completely dead. She had like 30 people watching, but her chat is totally dead. Like, I don't know if anybody really watches it, but it had 30 people, dead chat. This girl, this VR chat girl, and so she was just talking to this Morale guy. He's like a cat, a little VR, I mean not VR, VTube chat cat thing. And they're talking, and this Spinal guy, which is the guy that made the video about hating life in the world, well, he was in the chat. He's like, she's awesome, she sounds interesting. And so Morale had him come on and talk to her, and they started talking, and it was going well. And then Morale brings up, he's like, remember didn't you have on your Twitter a bunch of cut sluts? He says, I don't know. Basically, Morale set him up to make him content, like, with this girl. And so then it turns into somehow starts talking about lolly, from anime to lolly. Like, what happened was, she brings up anime, or like, she's saying her favorite animes, because somehow that comes up as a question. And then she's saying it's problematic, and that Japan has a problem with pedophiles and shit like this, and she starts talking about lolly. And then she's making this big old argument, she started posturing about it. And it started feeling so disingenuous to me. I was like, oh no, this is disengage, I told him. Cause I was in his chat. And I was like, disengage, bro. This is, this ain't gonna go, this is kind of a setup, bro. And he does engage, and she starts getting really mad at him. And like, she basically, at one point she said, I'd kill you. What's up, Snorch? Do you consider yourself a Neko VTuber? No. I would consider myself a VTuber, though. As JB Garfield, I suppose. Technically, he is one, huh? But not a Neko, no. So to finish the story some more. So, the Morale guy, the cat guy, basically makes him into content, right? And I felt kind of weird about that. I was kind of like, this is kind of sus. But he does finally wisen up. The what was the guy's name? Spinal, and he says something, and he leaves, and she gets all mad, and that was the perfect move. But then what happens is Morale has him back on a call, and then surprises him with the girl there again, and she's just yelling and talking down to him and saying, oh, he's a piece of shit, and she would kill him because he's into lolly. She said she'd kill him. She said, yeah, I would kill you. It was pretty insane when you really think about it. She said, yeah, I'd kill you. Which was wild too. What's content? Just content? Just said funny? And I don't know, the whole thing kind of didn't sit well with me, because Morale was telling him, like, So you shouldn't talk about your weird interests in front of to normal people. And the guy brought it up in the first place to make him into a content spectacle in the first place, you know? Like the Morale was the guy that brought it up. And basically threw him under the bus on purpose. And then tries to pretend like he's trying to help him. And it's just like, okay. Whatever, I guess. What's a lolly? Like, person likes lollipops? No, it's bad. It's not good. Being into lolly is not good. It's for sure a lolicon. Like, I'm not supporting that by any means. But on the other hand, is it the worst crime ever? Like, could the person learn to be a better, like, learn to not be like that? I would think so. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I'm the fool there. But I would think that's not a crime beyond salvation, you know? Or beyond forgiveness. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It's not like he actually did something. It is gross. But I don't see how you're really gonna help somebody like that just condemning him either. I don't really. Obviously, it's complicated. Obviously, it's not an easy thing to help someone with, but I think he just needs friends, man. The guy's just a lonely guy without friends, without male friends, without female friends, without friends. Like last time he had a big deal where he made a video that he hates the world, they got him to agree to go to therapy, which he hasn't gone to yet, but I don't think that's gonna save him. He just needs friends, man. People just need to be less judgmental and more, like if he actually hurt somebody, I'd be with her, right? If he actually, like, hurt an individual, especially a child, I'd be with her. I'd say, yeah, kill, murder him, but it just felt like posturing. It just felt like, oh, I'm such a good person because I would kill you because you like lolly. You know what I mean? It just felt so fake. And like it was just, and again, I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. She's like a 30 viewer streamer on Kick. Look at her, she's like, oh, never mind, I won't link anything. I'm not gonna link anything. But I don't know who she thinks she is. She's like a 30 viewer streamer on Kick. And talking down to the guy like, I don't know, bro. Anyway, that's what I was watching. It left me with a weird, like, sour taste in my mouth. Like, if they really want to help him, that's great. But I don't think they do. I think they just want to make him content forever and just like prolong his weirdness forever. You know, like I don't think they're gonna ever help him. I told them he can come by my dojo that he wants, but I don't think he got that I meant my stream or knows that I stream. But I don't know. You watch weird shit. Well, I don't think I'm watching weird shit. I'm watching the streamers on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out what the meta game is here. I don't see how I'm watching anything weird. I'm watching like the streamers on YouTube. This is like what they do. I agree. How? You guys are both retarded then. That's like, no offense, that's a retarded take. I shouldn't be trying to do market research or whatever. I shouldn't be researching what's going on here on YouTube and trying to figure out if I like who I should interact with or who I shouldn't. What do you expect to do then? Just, like, what does that even mean? I might be? You might be. No offense. But, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong on that part. You have a pattern of watching a particular kind of content. No, I don't. Name another example of it. Name another example of it. Don't lie to my face. You're already pissing me off earlier with that stupid shit you said in Discord. Find the streamers here are weird. No, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm with you on that. The YouTube streaming environment is bizarre. And like I was saying, basically they just wait for somebody else to do something, then talk about it. None of them really like make content really. Like that's the downside about Kick being fake for me, is that Kick, there were lots of people trying to make good stuff. But there's like, it's for no one. It goes to nothing. It's not real. But there were tons of people trying to make good stuff, and that's what I feel bad about a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. Fishbowl, fish tank, fish tank. Fish tank is not at all similar to you. And in fact, they think fish tank is racist. Fishbowl kind of content vein, or am I mistaken? No, I wouldn't say so. I think that those are just the modern trends of what people are doing, and you're just behind the times, I think. Right? Like, these are just the modern trends of streaming you're talking about, you're discussing here. Like, Fish Tank was huge. Everybody knows about Fish Tank now. I was just ahead of the curve on that. Well, what other alternatives are there that are, you know, blowing up for moments that I'm missing? What content am I missing that, you know, I should be watching instead? There is none, right? You don't have examples. So I'm sorry for trying to be aware of what's going on and try to learn from the trends. Good argument there. Just so you can try to make some stupid judgmental comment. Like that, like, come on, man. Use your brain once in a while. Orange. You're not this dumb. The reason you piss me off is because you disappoint me. Do you understand that? Because you're disappointing. You could be so much better. But you choose not to. You could be so much more interesting. What's that, Wax? Instead of just like boring, you know? You don't have to be boring. You could be interesting. Just be more human, man. Stop being fake. Stop that. Right to the point, I just said it was a kid's movie. You said a silly kid's movie. Don't lie. See, this is right there. You see how you lied and you crafted a very specific... Let's be honest, man. Are you aware that you're doing that? That you dropped off saying it was a silly kid's movie when you know that was the part that I even highlighted and commented on. So to cut it out of the story, you're purposely reframing the narrative. That's dishonest. That's dishonesty. That's what that is. Lie of omission. Do you realize you're dishonest like that? Did you think about it consciously, or did it happen on its own? And I don't like dealing with dishonesty. It makes my skin crawl. I said silly later. But do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? You did it first, but you didn't say it was a kid's movie. You said it was a children's movie. So you're quoting yourself. You're being a fuck again. You said children. You said children. You said it was a children's movie. I mean, even your take on it is dumb, right? Like, it's like pre-programmed stupid. Like, of course, kids, something being for kids is more reason it should be good. Because it's for kids who are still forming their worldview. Like, that's more reason for it to be something compelling and with good moral messages instead of just random, oh my god, random. The argument of, that stuff for kids is fine. Being random and stupid just because for kids is a bad argument, is what I'm saying. It's an NPC argument, you know. It's an NPC level. Oh, this one. It's an NPC level argument. It's dumb. It's very lazy. It's very intellectually lazy. And like even saying it shows that you like something's wrong with your brain, where it makes you think like that's a compelling enough that you should say it, when it's clearly not. It's clearly retarded. You know? I don't understand. I just don't get it. And then you could say, oh yeah, well I'm messing with you. Well, you're just wasting both of our time. That's what you're really doing. And what's the big deal? What's the point of that? What? What's our Geo? Remember Time was really great though. They should make more stuff like that. Agreed. The screen is dead? No, I understand. I'm switching to the scene. Why is JB on the screen though? None of these faders are working? Or, hold on, I can switch scenes, right? Oh, I got here, I switched scene. Which one? This should be the right scene. Is it not? Oh, hey, Yoga. Something's not right with the... Garfield should exist. Here. Yeah, like spout captures aren't working or something. Let's capture chat. See if that works. That works. Garb is gone? Yeah, I know, I don't know why. Here, hold on, I think it's this scene, right? Let me see what scene this is. Screen 11111. Not that many ones. Edit scene. Is he there now? Yeah, he is. I've refreshed the source. He's the right one though, right? Yeah. Okay. RIP JB. RIP to you. How about that? RIP to you, sir. But I would say JB is a VTuber, I guess, right? I mean, I can't really fight that. What am I gonna say? No? No, I'm not a VTuber. I mean, I'm not in general exactly. I'm more VTuber than the VTubers, right? I'm the most virtual. I'm the most virtual tuber. I'm the most virtual broadcaster on the internet. But VTubers are this very specific thing which I don't really fit into. Isn't that weird? Like, yeah, let's put the music on. Let's put on the Jinguji. Like, isn't that weird? What do I say about that? I don't know. How do you brand yourself if you're the most virtual of all virtual? I don't know. But not a neko? No, that's Japanese for cat. There's no reason to say that. I'm a American cat, right? There's no reason to say Japanese for no reason. What, am I dumb? Why would I say that? You know? What's the point? Why would I be a neko? You're a VTube. Yeah. Yeah. Technically true. Technically true. Technically true. Yeah, the experiment's almost done. The kick experiment's almost done. What do we do when that's done? I don't know. Depends how it ends, huh? Depends on how the ending goes. Who knows? Could be funny. Depending. VTuber makes much more sense on YouTube. I agree with that too. I agree with that too, Snatch. Right? Because we actually are a tuber. I agree. On Kick and Twitch, how are you really a VTuber? Because like you're not on YouTube. Why are you calling it VTuber? Yeah, I agree. It's a solid point. It's a solid point. Agreed. For once, Snorch is making a solid point. Tonight, guys, we have... What visualizer should I put in the background? Yeah, this is a nice one. Oh, I forget it has boobs in it. Guys, don't tell on me, okay? Pretend you can't see them. Pretend you can't see... There's no way the AI is going to find them. Pretend you can't see them. Okay? Pretend you don't see them when they come up. Just pretend they're not there. Okay? The AI is not smart enough to catch them. So... Pretend you don't see them. Much more at once? No, you make sense sometimes. I'm kidding around with you. Yeah, I don't know, bro. If you were... if you're less of a fucker, I wouldn't say things like that. I didn't see the texture of the paper. I like that. Right? The texture of the actual paper there. You can see in the visualizer. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. I'm a big fan of, like... I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. The merging of technology, of physical and digital. A lot of people like one or the other. I think it's cool what you can do with both of them together. Like a cyborg, I guess, but for like everything. The cyborg philosophy. I don't know. What do you call that? I think it's cool. I think there's so much cool stuff you can do when you put the two together. I mean, that's one of the principles of the stream, huh? Anyways, we got Jinguji Saburo tonight. Detective game. We still got that other Cobra game to beat at some point. And then once we beat it, we're gonna have to go back to, we're gonna have to go to reading it. Hold on, let me figure out something. I'm gonna figure out, I think I have the comic. The color one, the one we've seen in folder here. Yeah, I want to know how far are we. Let me open like volume 2 and I'll put it on the screen and see. So this is called Cobra Color Edition, right? Let me put it on the screen. Called Cobra Color Edition. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Was it? You know what I need? I need to simplify my switching for that. I use like 2 toggles, and I should just have 3 buttons, and they each be a different thing. Then I'll never mess it up, you know? Anyways. So you guys remember the last part we were on? See, this is volume 2. See, Cobra the Psycho Gun Space Adventure, volume 2. Was it literally volume 2 that we're on? Because that's the name of the game. But is it literally that? Isn't it funny the weird 3D renders they did for this? Oh, yeah, we are on this part. Is this how the game opens, though? I guess your prey up and got away. What this line said. I didn't quite get it when I read it in the manga either, but unfortunately your prey up and got away. Anyway. Yeah, we were somewhere around here. Remember this part? They turn into balls and roll away. Pretty wild. But yeah, we have... Once we finish the game, we have more. There's actually a 3rd game, I think. Maybe it's the 3rd volume. Maybe it's the 3rd volume. I'm unclear, but either way, there's 10 volumes of this. Whatever you call it. Cobra. They just call it Cobra again. But it's also called Special color edition somewhere. Somewhere it's called that. I guess not on the cover. Jump Comics Deluxe, you see that? Multimedia, sure. Yeah, let's see. So 1, we already read. Can I just load it? Yeah, 1 we already read. Right? We saw all this. So there's... It shows other ones they're selling. There's Cobra. But how am I supposed to know the difference of any of these? One says in total is 10 volumes in B5 format. B6, or I guess that's B6 format. This other one says there's 12 of them. I don't even know what the difference is. And then there's one, the Holy Night of Legend, Cobra. I don't know what that's about. Those are the dogs. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see the third one. That's how that was. What did it say that, what's it called? Mondorado. Looks like a Stargate. That sounds cool. Legend of Mondrad up there, it says. With a sick cover, yeah. All these are sick, right? The art style of Cobra. I don't know what this is. Artifacting? The art style of Cobra is super cool. But, so anyways. Volume 3 is new. And then I guess all of the color ones are going to be new. After 2. There's a third game though. I wonder what it covers. Let's check number 4. Do we know that lady behind us? Bro, a TV head person. That's sick. I like characters like that, bro. With TV heads. There's a TV head person. I need to make a TV head character myself or face at some point. That'd be cool. What is this? Galaxy Knights. Oh, I think that's actually the name of the third one, maybe. Let me check what the name of the third one is. It's in the PSX database. Do you own this physical format and have it digitized? Well, they burn them. If I have it scanned in Japan, they burn it, so I don't end up owning it anymore, because that's how their laws work. It's not like here. Here, right, the rule, yeah, it's Galaxy Knights is the name of the third one. Oh, it has the same cover, too. Hold on, let me show you. It has the same cover, too. Look. The browser's not set up. Here. You're in the way, look, you see that? Same cover. So it's the 4th volume that this covers. So we can read the in-between one before we do this one. Look at those renders. Got the Birdman there. But yeah, we could read the middle one. But yeah, when I have them scanned, when I have stuff scanned in Japan, they burn it. So I don't end up owning anything. Because that's the law. They're not allowed to exist twice, you know? So, what can I do? Cancel that. Discard that. No, it is what it is. Let's put it on visualizer for a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna set up the thing, and then we'll get back into Jinguji if you guys are ready for that. Back into Jinguji tonight. What happened in the case so far? Lady's dead. Why? Why is she dead? I don't know. Does anybody know why she's dead? At least you have it archived. True, well, I don't have a problem with it being digital only. I'm fine with that. In fact, I think that's cooler than... I mean, it'd be cool to own both, right? Like to have a physical copy that I scan myself. But I don't really feel like it's that bad to just own the digital either. Especially if I did send a book in, and you know, and like it's like basically it's still my copy. It's still my copy even if it's digital. But digital means that it's unkillable, you know? It's unstoppable. It's it can be reproduced. It's never gonna die. You know? I don't know, digital is cool, I think. I dig digital. I was saying earlier, I think like lots of people like, they draw a line, like, I don't do that. I don't see why there needs to be a line. Like, oh no, it's digital, it's not physical. Oh, I need everything in physical. When people are talking about they're getting back into old games and like, no, but I'm getting into it physically. It's like, oh my god, why? When emulators and shit are so sick, you want to get into it physically? Why? It's dumb. You could do so much more not doing that. Do so much more. You could be so much more. Anyway. Okay, the screen's not... Oh, you know what? It's not captured either. Here, hold on. Let's test it with a book. Is it cut up now? Yeah, it is. Good. Good. That's what I want it to look like for the DS. Alright. I posted in the Discord, right? Is there anything else I gotta do? Anything else I gotta do? I don't know. I think I'm good. Anything you guys want to talk about before we get into the emulator? For real? For reals? Or no? You good? Anything to react to before we start? Is there a zoop? I do enjoy the tactile experience of a book, but love the convenience of digital. Yeah, but like we talked about before, for me, it's not worth it. The tactile experience is not worth it. Because any book of like will be dusty. Even if you dust it, that like dust will get into the spine, and because it's glue. And then whenever I'm freaking using the book, it'll get in my face somehow, and I'll have a freaking allergic reaction. And it sucks. So I'm fine with missing out on that. I'm fine with missing out on that. What I did, I linked this cool tablet thing in the Discord. That's like a notebook. Did you guys see that? It's like you can write on it like paper. And yeah, put it under what, advertise or something? Yeah, Remarkable 2 is called. Look at this thing. Okay, this. How come my browser is not working? I opened this thing 2 seconds ago. Okay. This thing. Oh, it's cut out. This thing looks sick. It says $3.99, but used, I think they were like maybe $2.50, which isn't too crazy for a tablet thing. You can write on it. It can do ebooks. It's e-paper, e-ink paper. This kind of thing is almost the best of both worlds, you know? I would like something like this, but maybe not as crazy as this. Maybe I would get something like this someday, I don't know. But, it's like the best of both worlds. It's like paper, but it's digital. Like, I'd love to read books on something like this. I have a little Paperwhite thing. But it's not really, the screen isn't really big enough to read the kind of books I read, you know? Like RPG rule books. And, I mean, and just like books that aren't just like text, you know? That aren't just text. That have layouts, bigger pages. I mean, I saw that there was a girl at my work who had one. That was nice. Yeah, they're very cool, man. Something like this would be very sick. Because then, you know, Then I could read it like it's a book without having to deal with dust or anything. I mean, I could have all my books anywhere. I have a tablet now, and it's fine, but, and like I said, I have an e-ink one too, but this screen's small, so I don't really use that much. But my regular tablet I use pretty often. It's like a 10-inch screen. And I like it, but it's a digital screen, you know? I would like something that's like e-ink where it's not a digital screen, it's just like... What do you call it? These are like really advanced versions of that toy that you get for a kid. Would you notate on manuals? Sure. Yeah. If I could, yeah, why not? It'd be nice, right? That I could just write right on them. Like that'd be sick. I would definitely do that if I could, because you're not damaging them, you know? It's literally saved as a separate file pretty much, probably, right? Like, that'd be awesome, yes. Yes, I would definitely write notes on them. Or underline things, or, you know? I definitely would, yeah, why not? Because, like, you know, it's non-destructive in any way. It's even better than the physical one. But it would feel the same way, you know? But anyway, this is like those really advanced, that toy with the guy's mustache with the magnet. They're really advanced versions of that, right? Is what these are. It's that kind of technology, oddly enough. It's like digitized, or magnetized, powder or something. Which is cool, though. Very cool. But it's something like that. That's closer to that technology than it is like an LED screen. But, cool stuff. I don't know. I would like something like this. I would like, I don't even need a notebook one with a writable, but it would be nice. Like I'd be happy with just like just a bigger screen e-ink tablet, you know, like just a really big one. I'd be happy with that. But this would obviously have more uses to it because you get to write stuff on it. And then this would be better for like kanji and stuff too, Japanese. I could write on that on it. Whereas currently, if I want to do that, I gotta pop up. I gotta switch languages. I have to hold the language thing. I have to switch to the sketch keyboard, the writing keyboard thing. Not the most convenient thing. Alright, let me get the game open. So what did we do last in the game? Does anybody remember? I do not remember. But I'll remember in a second when we see it. Wooly Willy was the magnetic toy. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Isn't that kind of wild? It's the same technology. Like, well, not the same technology, but it's like a similar idea to that. I saw like I don't know, some video that had like where you could see it up close, like a microscope thing. Okay. Let's open the game. Like very, very advanced Etch-a-Sketch, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not wrong. It's just kind of wild to think about, because like everything else is LEDs nowadays. Even like LEDs have replaced neon lights, right? That blew my mind to realize that was a thing. LEDs have replaced neon lights. Like, you know, people don't make old neon lights anymore, pretty much. You did, because the LEDs can do pretty much the whole purpose of it, right? So you don't have the humming gas in a tube anymore. I assume some people still do them for maybe like big displays, but even then I don't know. I don't know if anybody uses them at all now, because like LEDs are brighter. Like, there's no reason to do it the other way anymore, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, though, and there's still some reason, but I don't think so. A lot safer as well, sure, but they're still cool, man. Neon lights like in old movies and stuff, when you got those big signs on the top of buildings and stuff, those are sick. And I think I still want to get a sign or something from the junkyard, from the, what do they call the place? The Vegas, like, graveyard place? Okay, yeah, so we went to the Yakuza, right? Because our only lead, was the drugs we found in the guy's pocket that we beat off. And this is the head of the, well, I don't know if he's a head, but he's a head. I don't know the Yakuza ranks, so I don't know exactly his rank, but this guy is like a branch manager of the Yakuza. Oh, I broke that. Hold on. He's a branch manager for the Kanto Meiji group. He's a branch manager. And the guys call him Oniki, right? He's a branch manager. You know what's funny? The guy in the game now, what's the guy's name? But yeah, some of the classic Vegas neon signs are all awesome, like the Marlboro Cowboy. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, the main character, like we really are in this game, he's dealing with the mob right now. Forgot about that. He's dealing with the mob right now. They're giving them they've given that mission to, I don't know that when that storyline's gonna come up again, but they gave him that mission to deliver something to Jinguji. And then, what, Jinguji got arrested or something? Did that happen? Jinguji got arrested. And we're supposed to be looking over his files for some reason. Sad to see Circus Circus is closing and being sold off. I heard Disney might buy it. Sad to see. That's a good thing to ponder. Is it sad to see Circus Circus being sold off? I don't know, man. It's like, of all the places, Circus Circus is, I mean, I have memories there, sure, but, it's Circus Circus, though. I don't know, it's kind of fine. Like, they didn't have the cool thing with the performers around the food court. Or the food court around the performers, sorry. I had memories, sure. But I don't know, it's Circus Circus. It's kind of like you know, it's a place. It's not the best place though, man. Not by any means. Now I wouldn't say it's the worst place either. But I don't know. It's kind of fine. Kind of fine, honestly. What's this guy's name? Ima Izumi, maybe? Ima Izumi? Yeah, I'm gonna call him Ima Izumi, because that's what I think of when I look at the characters, and it's a name that comes up. It could also be Ima Ikami. Anyway, he's in front of me, this guy here. He's a young, what do I call him? Section chief? They say young head here. I don't totally know, again, what that means. Yoko? Like, as opposed to, like, what rank that... Yoko, why are you gray? Yoko, you're really gray today. Guys, is she gray to you? Yoko, are you okay? Why are you gray? You're in color today. Huh. Okay. She's really gray, right, guys? She's gray? Are you okay, Yoga? You're really gray looking. Your color's not so good. Color's not so good, Yoga. Can you smile? Anything? Is she dead? Are you okay, Yoko? Is she a ghost? Ghost to Yoko? What did you do to Yoko, JB? I didn't do anything. Thank you, Yoko. Look, thank you. Well, let me see if I can fix the, ignore that, the launch pad. Yeah, I plugged it, I unplugged it, plugged it back in. She's not smiling. Still not smiling. What do I do if that doesn't work? I reset boom, right? One sec. Okay, let's try that. I was charging the ring. Speaking of, is the ring charged enough I could use it? I charged it the other day. 66% it says. Oh, I'm after I said to visualize that to work, so maybe that's a bad idea. But anyway. I have an arm, right? I have an arm I could use, maybe. Can you smile, Yogo? Okay, but why are you still grayscale? Okay. I guess we'll just never know. You can smile again. Whatever, I guess, huh? Where am I now? This is a cursed stream, guys. Today is a cursed day. Okay. What? I should exist, bro. How come I don't exist? Guys, I really don't know why JV's not existing every time. Oh, you know, no, I don't know what. Why is she grayscale? Why is JV missing? What is happening? Cursed world of I... Okay, let's see. Up here? What the fuck? Guys. And possibly Wax. Everything's gone with me and Snorch. Where is the missing? I don't know, man. It should... It says there are 29 frames also. It should... Oh, you know what? The launch pad is not work. The APC-40 is not working at all. All I did was what? Reset.
Did Big Mama Michelle Obama eat up all the ribs?
Wait, thank you. What the fuck? MIDI in, router out, it says. But it's not working. Alright, let me just reset the visualizer, I guess. Thank you, it's very useful. Okay. No, don't save any changes, I don't think. Let me restart real quick. Sorry, screen's gonna go black. I could send it. Hold on. I changed the spout to this. Okay. For a second. Restarting the visualizer. It was not responding even. Bro, am I just cursed today? Today a cursed day? I used to like Etch-a-Sketches. Oh, this is a bit. Is it? Is it? Maybe. There's no guarantee though. I don't know. I don't know. I got the ring working. Now that I reset everything, I should be able to use it maybe. Too. On the plus side, I should be able to use the ring to control my hand, hopefully. I like these technical glitch bits. You really do a great job selling this. Well, thank you. Thank you. But it's only some... It's... Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Here, let's go back to the... Thank you. Magic. There we go. Oh, what's that? Now, does everything work? Let's see. You guys see a Garfield? No? Okay, chat's popping up, right? Yeah. Okay. So try this again. Let's make sure it has an underscore now. The anime sender has an underscore for some reason. Okay. The game. There we go. There we go. Oh, but it didn't save the when I fixed it, right? Okay, so and then there's a way to have a hand, right? Don't I have a hand in this scene? Hold on, let me push all these buttons. Tell me when you see a hand. You guys see a hand yet? You guys see a hand yet? That's that one. There's a button for a hand, right? There it is. I found the hand. What was that? Hold on. What button was that? Oh, there, I found it. Okay, so hand on. Let's see now. Wave needs to be the wave. And do we have magic? Hold on a sec. Guys, let me go back to my right spot. There we go. What is the deal with this guy? Look at this. It's not pilot that? No, you don't. No, you don't. What is the deal? Is this all I can do with the hand? I can do this a little. How does it move? Hold on. Okay, that's pan in my hand. Pan in my hand. This is far away from me, right? This is close to me. And this is up and down. Okay. So I can do like that a little bit. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's get this screen. Let's get this screen out of here. I'm trying to flip it. Look at that. Is this modern magic? Oh. Wait a second. Why is it spinning sideways? What was I doing? How to do that? Guys, I don't even know how I spun it that way. What? Did you guys see that? Did I imagine that? Wasn't it spinning the other? What the fuck? Guys, it really is haunted today. I swear. How was it spinning that way? I don't even have technology to do that. Okay, here, look. Come on, over this way. Over this way, please. Thank you. Like, how did... How did it... I don't know how I did that. It's very Italian stereotype. It's fine, I'm Italian. I can do it. I can do it if I want, okay? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? You wanna... you got something to say, Snorch? Huh? Huh? Oh, it's tapping. It's tapping that does it. I forgot I did this so I could smack it, right? Bro, I'm a genius. Look, I'm a genius. What can I say? I'm a genius. The hand is a little unhinged. No, it needs hurt work. No, it doesn't need work. It's fucking genius. You don't know. Here's the thing. Again, until I'm dead, you're not going to appreciate how great this is. But then when I'm dead, people will be like, whoa, that hand is genius. But now, nobody's going to appreciate it. They're going to say it's unhinged. It's clearly hinged. It clearly has hinges. That's the problem that you're complaining about, is actually literally the hinge. But whatever. Yes, Geosuggestion lives. You're smacked out of here soon. Unhinged, it clearly is hinged. It's why it's stuck there. If it was unhinged, it wouldn't be stuck in the position it's stuck in. And no, this hand is fucking genius. You don't remember how much math I did to even get this. You need work. I'd like to see you make this. I'd like to see you make this. Okay? I would say it's actually two hinged. Hinged awkwardly. It's not. It looks good. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there's that. You don't know what you're talking about. This looks great. The problem, if anything, is Garfield should be over a little bit more. That's all. If anything. How about real opinion? How about real useful opinions instead of stupid ones? You ever think of that? Huh? Huh? No. They're just stupid, useless ones. Sorry. I mean, the bit needs work. Give me a giant hook. Give me a giant hook to hold in my giant hand, and I'm gonna hook you out of here. Like this is Night of the Apollo, okay? It looks. I do like. I'm looking at it up close. I do like how 3D the hand looks, though. Right? I do. I do like that. I do like that. What is up with this guy, though? What is up? What is up with this guy? Look at what I can do. I gotta get comfortable with it, though. What is the deal with this guy? Chant? What is up with this guy? Chant? This guy. Chant? This guy. Chant. Hold on. Chant. Chant. This guy. Chant. Hold on. How do I keep it up while I'm doing that? What? That. Okay. Chant. Or, oops, this guy. Chant. Why does it go down? Why is it going down? I thought this was my pan. I thought this was my tilt of my hand. Okay. This guy. Not happy with that. Because what I'm doing is moving my hand just like horizontally, and it ends up down there. I don't understand why that's happening. You know? Okay, it worked that time. 8 up. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at the math there because that's bizarre. That part is cool. Didn't have a cigarette before. I wanted to give it one. I don't think I did. I wanted to give it one because that is a great idea. I don't think it actually did though. I think this is as far as we got. I think this is all we did. But I should give it a cigarette. I agree. Like a joint would be nice. Put the joint in his fingers. That'd be nice. Yeah. Should I bother doing that? Or do we have gaming to do? What is the deal with this Yakuza over here? This guy right here. I can also make it so I can move it around, right? But I don't know if I need to. But it should move. It should move with Garfield when I do this, right? Instead of not. It should. This same fader should move it too. I don't. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I built it. But otherwise, the cigarette will be nice. The problem is I can't really get it to my mouth though. The best I can do is like this, you know, which I guess is fine. But I'd like to like bring it to my mouth, right? Or, like, can't stretch over to it either. So I don't know. Let me check the battery. How much battery did I use flailing around just there? Cause I don't know if I want to see if I really charged it. Cause I left it plugged in for a while. Left it plugged in for a while. It says 58%. That seems pretty accurate. It was 60% a minute ago. What is the deal? But you did forget the slap spin in the stream. So did I, to be fair. Yes. Okay. And then I just pull it out when I need it. I should make it the button though. I could make this, hold on. I can make this the button that turns on the activation for like the, if I can make that also the button. I don't know if I can double up like that. I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. And what if I should also make it scale with them too, huh? Look at this. What is the deal? Look at how big it is there. The hand is huge now. I gotta make it scale. We'll do all that another time, not tonight. Alright. Is it, hold on. I can't see the bot, I'm realizing. There we go. What is the deal with this Yakuza? Anything else I missed? Nailed it? Nice. Nice, nice. Alright guys. Let's go back to reading stuff. In front of our eyes is the young... Oh yeah, that's why I pulled up Yoko, right? The young boss. Yoko, you're not gray anymore! Yoko, you're not gray anymore! Yoko, why were you gray? No answers? Okay. Yoko, why were you gray though? What was that about? So as you guys can see, the leader of a crime syndicate's henchman, that's not a real rank, right? He's the young head, he's the young boss. But what does that mean in English? Who knows? There you go. Who freaking knows is what I say. Who freaking knows? What's up, Zachary? Hi, chat and Craggeries. Welcome. You want to see my hand real quick? Hold on. You want to see the hand bit? What is the deal with this Yakuza guy? What is the deal? What is the deal with this guy? My hand away now. It's the hand bit. Bit. What happened? And he's got a guy with gold chains with him. And in the back, you got maybe 5 or 6 more guys. More Yakuza guys here. They're watching what I'm doing right now. Sure. Let's talk to him. Talk to Imazumi. What's this guy? What do you talk to him about? I don't know. I don't even know the guy. Well, let's talk to the boss first. Talk about the drugs we found. So, you're this group. See, it says Kumi, okay, or Gumi, and that means like this specific mob group. This group. This specific one. This specific mob group. Do you guys deal in drugs? What are you saying? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? Jinguji. I don't know what you're trying to say here, bro. You don't know what I'm trying to say? You're dealing with drugs, no? You guys dealing drugs or not? Ask about the young guys. Oh. So the guys that attacked you, huh, Jinguji? That was truly reckless stuff. They know what they were doing. So, what's the connection though? That kind of thing. I mean, around here, that kind of thing happens all the time. But what's the connection? What is this word here? Assault or something? What is this word on? I clicked. What is that word? Yoko, can you look that up for me? What is that word? It starts with that one. What is this word, Yoko? Please help. There it is. Ah, a chivalrous spirit, Ninkyo. Here, look. Here we go. Ninkyo. I see. That's what that means. Ninkyo. Here you go. Read that for me. Ninkyo. So that means what? A chivalrous spirit. Ask about a chivalrous spirit? What the hell am I asking him? There you go. Thank you. What am I asking him? I'm asking about your chivalrous spirit. Yeah. We do value that. It's a pillar. As long as we don't go off the path, then we don't cause regular people problems. So you guys have a code of honor, so you don't get a bunch of you don't cause regular people trouble, and then get them on your case. Listen, it might sound a little old-fashioned, but we have respect around here. So, what is it? So, we're asking about his dealings. Dealings? Jinguji, what are you saying, man? Ha ha ha, that guy's funny. He's... Bro, we gotta talk to the other guy or what? He doesn't understand what we're talking about? Talk about the cause. Cause? Jinguji, what are you saying, man? You son of a bitch. Calm down. Here. Okay, we gotta... Why are they... They're playing dumb, right? They're playing dumb. And who's this guy? Kozawa? Who's Kozawa? Yeah, Kozawa's part of our group. Is that one of the guys? What about Kozawa? Where is he now? Probably where he always is, I think. So? Any possibility we can find him? Yeah, probably. Let's see. Hold on, who the hell's Kozawa? Who is he talking about? None of these people. There's Yoko. There's Kuma. There's a dead girl, Momoko. There's... Who's she? He's a doctor at the hospital, and she knew Momoko. Okay. But she wasn't in charge of her. Okay. Well, who the hell is this guy we're talking about? Oh, now we're smoking all of a sudden. Look, I don't want to doubt him, but I need to ask him everything. I need to talk to him. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's close our notebook. Okay. We need to talk to this... Oops, let's look at our briefcase. Is there something we can show him, like the drugs? No, it doesn't let us show him the drugs. Can we show him our business card? Is that the problem? No. Yeah, I think we gotta talk to the other guy then. This guy. What about? About the drugs. Drugs? No, man. We don't mess with that stuff. We don't get into the drug game. Come on, man. Don't put that stuff on us. We don't mess with that. Okay, ask about their young guys. Young guys? What are you saying? I'm saying nonsense. Okay, calm down. Ask about honor. That's a pillar of our group, is honor. If somebody were to damage that, I'd kill them. Okay, calm down. What about your dealings, bro? Dealings? Huh? What's it to you, punk? About the cause. Cops? Come on. What are you talking about cops for? Okay, Ozawa? What are you talking about that? I can't talk about that. You want to go up front, huh? Calm down, bro. You want to go up front? We can. We can. You think that's going to work out for you? Huh? Alright, let's try this again. This guy needs to calm his fucking horses. What about Ozawa? Yeah, what about Ozawa? Exactly. What about the cops? Cops? What are you bringing that up for? This son of a bitch? Come on. Uh-huh. Alright, the medicine again? Yeah. The drugs. Yeah. That does go against our honor. Doesn't go against our code. The boss said as much. Okay. Drugs go against your code. So that means that what did we learn? It's not them doing it. What about the youth again? So you got attacked by kids, but that's reckless. However, it happened. But what's the connection though? It happens all the thing around here, all the time around here. Well, they hired Osawa. That they said. Oh, they were hired by Osawa. They were hired by Osawa. Okay, I forgot that part. Not only that. Not only that. Not only that. Ozawa gave him drugs as compensation for attacking me. Ozawa's dealing in drugs, bro. What do you got to say about that, huh? You son of a... Hey, I ain't the one dealing in drugs. You can't just come in here and talk smack about a guy like that. Yeah, but he's doing it, isn't he? He's up to drugs. Listen, I'm not doubting what you're saying, Jinguji, but do you have any proof? Look, I can't just go and doubt one of my own guys like that, you understand? Yeah, I can show you proof. I have drugs in my pocket right now. I got a pile of drugs in here. Here. We pull it out and show him. Ima Izumi is his name, guy. This is... Yeah, it's drugs. Where else do you think I got drugs? You think I'm carrying around drugs? I ain't a Yakuza guy. You carrying around drugs? Not only that, that's high concentration. That's high purity. So they're good drugs? How does he recognize that so easily? What is it? Cocaine? Listen, maybe I'm kind of a layman when it comes to drugs, okay? But I know that much from intuition. It's not something you could easily make either, this kind of thing. Yeah, where are you getting the drugs, bro? That's a good question. Also, so we have a case probably of a guy going against his group, right? Huh. It's something you could only get at like a hospital or something. Like research. Some kind of research lab. What are these, research chemicals? I see. Are these some kind of research chemicals? Looked like it was just white powder, right? Well, it does make sense that the drugs would have to come from somewhere else, I would think, than the mob. Because you guys don't deal in it. Don't you think that's, just... You're saying that, but you still think we're a little suspicious, right? Hey, man. Come on. You're trying to say we're connected to it? Stop it. I understand what you want to say. And Jinguji. Why'd you come here? Even if it was one of our guys that used those kids. You didn't just come here to make a complaint about him, did you? Yeah, why are we here? Because the girl's dead, and that's the actual case we're following, right? Can you show him this picture? No. Can you show him the phone? No. Okay. Can we talk to him about her? Huh. I don't know. Could have been asked to by the police. Hey, you're working for the cops? You some kind of dog of the cops, huh? Stop it. Jinguji. I can't just ignore what you just said. Listen, I'm sure you understand too, but if you're working for the cops, then... Listen, bro. You don't understand. Jinguji. What about Ozawa? You tell me any more about him? No? No, what about the drugs again? Nothing? He won't talk now? Look. If someone's getting one over on us, I can't just be quiet. What about the use? Yeah, there's definitely some nice stuff those kids had. Alright, about the dealings? Dealing? What do you mean, Jinguji? Dealing. Ima Izumi. Jinguji, I can't answer that. Listen, I am working for the cops. But not to turn you guys in, not to catch you guys. In fact, if you work with me, I can minimize the impact that happens on your group. That's what I'd like to do. So you want me to ask him? You want me to ask Ozawa and see if you attacked? Yeah. I don't think you attacked. I don't think you had me attacked directly. I don't think you had me attacked. You wouldn't be dumb enough to use some. You wouldn't be dumb enough to use some naive kids to do your bidding like that. I see. I understand. I see. Well, yeah, I mean, if it went after you, that'd hurt me too. If I did that, it'd hurt me too, yeah. So, we have a deal? Yeah, I can agree to that. But he's gonna go ask him. And I mean, I can't say that the old man would be okay with using kids to deal drugs. That ain't right. I can't say right away, but we're gonna have to wash our hands of Ozawa, maybe. wash his mouth out with soap. I'll call you later. Yeah, okay. Alright, nice. Okay, so now we can leave, huh? We're back to the office? Oh no, that's the hospital. Alright. So those are that's all the leads we have right now, is the hospital and that. Alright, we'll head out there. Next place we're going, of course, the hospital. Pune Hospital, College Hospital. This is where Momoko went. We're back here again. Maybe we can talk to the doctor that was in charge of Momoko this time, huh? What was their name? Professor Kashiwagi? Kashiwagi? Akugi? Kayaki? Kashiwagi. I think Kashiwagi. I think I looked this up before, didn't I? It was in like the wiki thing. Crap, I lost that wiki now. I don't know where that is. See if I can find in my history real quick. I'm looking. Found some. Oh, this is a website for Jinguji. That's not what I'm looking for. Looking for that NES wiki I found for this game. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I'll link you guys. If anybody needs this. There you go. Okay, so the doctor's name, Kashiwagi, yeah. Kashiwagi. Professor Kashiwagi, it was, right? Look around. I feel like there's a lot of people here today. And this is when I came. Game was busy. Lots of people. Looks like they're busy. It doesn't look like I'll have an opportunity to ask them anything at the desk. I don't have time to stay in a line anyway. Cute. Always wanted a pet Kashiwagi? That's a thing? Doesn't look like I'll be able to ask him today. And then when I'm about to leave, I get my gaze stops on somebody I remember. Oh, she stops me. Jinguji? You came at a perfect time. Wait a second. I know this doctor. You do know her. You met her last time. She wasn't her doctor, but she was a doctor that knew her. Right? She was a doctor that talked to her and said they were similar age or something. This character doesn't exist in the NES version though. Interesting. I don't think she does. Oh. Interesting. Her name? Tsukishima? Probably not. Probably not her name. Not her name. I'm going backwards. Okay, great. Shima. Copy. Tsukishima. What is Tsukishima? Okay, that's her name, that's her name. It's Tsukishima. I don't know if it's anything good, but She does seem busy today. So I was thinking of leaving. But, oh sorry, it seems busy today, so I was thinking of leaving. But Jinguji, the professor's here today, and I think, I think you should be able to talk to him. Jock? Oh, well, thank you. Perfect. Finally, you get the opportunity to talk to him. Nice, okay. You take us to him or what? He's here today, so I think you can talk to him. Perfect. Say thank you. Seriously, thank you. You really came through for me. I don't know how to say thanks or that. No, it's okay. I just want you to catch the guy as quick as you can. And, I told you before I wanted to be of help. Sure, that's true. Thank you. Okay. What do we do now? Go somewhere else? Look. Look at her? Was she running? She's out of breath. Thank goodness for her, though. Look around? I feel like there's a lot of people today. Okay, what am I missing? I gotta give her my business card? That's not the professor again. He's in the, what do you call it? Diagnosis. He's in the diagnosis room. Which I guess it's just a regular room, I would think. He takes me there. Well, here you go. Thank you. Finally. Let's head over there. Alright, nice. You finally get a chance to talk to him. Why did you choose the name Craggy Reeds? Because I already had the nickname online Cracky, and I just added Reeds to it. There's all kinds of things I want to ask him. At first I had Says. First I had Craggy Says. That was my old Twitter. And then I had a Twitch. I had a Justin TV account for that too. With Craggy Says. It still exists. It's actually my infamous broken account. Which doesn't exist in any of the databases or anything. Let's see. It exists, but you can't really find it, and it doesn't have go live notifications. There's 31 followers. But yeah, I just put reads instead. Okay. This should hopefully get our investigation to go forward, finally. There's a nice atmosphere in the room. It's wider than the other ones. Feels nicer, grander than the other observation rooms. You can tell that he's a important guy in the hospital. Look around. This guy? He's a middle-aged guy. This middle-aged guy. This must be him. Must be the professor. Kashiwagi. Oh yeah, he's named after the tree, right? Kashiwagi's a tree. It means like it's like an oak tree. Okay, look at him. It says Kashiwagi on his name tag. Well, that's it. We got him. Okay, let's talk to him. What about? About Momoko. Dead girl. Sorry, but... Huh? I'm a detective, Jinguji. So, I want to talk to you about Momoko. Takada Momoko. Ah, it's you. I heard. I was the doctor in charge of Takada, Miss Takada. Yeah. I'm Kashiwagi. Nice, okay. Let's ask about her. She was a strong woman, always putting on a brave face. But to think this would happen. Okay, ask again. Nothing else. Ask about her condition, because that's what we don't know. You're a private eye, so I don't know. But I don't want to just talk to you about her condition. You know, it's a patient's condition. And I'm still in shock that she died. Yeah, but I gotta know, bro. So, I don't really feel like talking about that. But, bro, I'm asked to by the cops. I see you're asked by the cops. Well, then I guess I have to help. Okay, ask me whatever you want then. It might be a little hard for a layman to understand, though. Right, it's a special Japanese oak tree. Yeah. Yeah, it's a special Japanese, yeah, it's a Japanese kind of oak tree, yeah. It seemed kind of like it's common in Japan, though. But yeah, like it's what they call an oak tree. Like it's what they would know as an oak tree. If you told them an oak tree, that's what they would know. From what I was looking at last time it came up, which was last time we played, I think. Okay, let's ask about her condition again. It was, peculiar. It was strange. What's up, Sam? Sure, it's from there. What? I understand it's from there. What I'm saying is, like, it's a, to them, it's an oak tree. To us, it's a Japanese oak tree. That's what I'm saying. Then after they sat me down in the interrogation room, the older detective kicked the table. They got really close to my face and yelled, "Where's the body, asshole? Where'd they hide it?" And all I could say, with fear in my voice, was, "Cracky Reeds, sir." What the hell is Cracky Reeds? Okay. There's more detail on her chart, but it's been close to 10 years now already that she's been suffering from this. Huh. But I heard that there was some method to cure her. Ooh. What a strange thing. What a strange thing to say. I'm not judge. He's Cracky Reeds. He's got what everyone needs, Your Honor. I'm not a judge. I'm a cop. You unlawful jackass. Well, if there really was such a thing, I would know, right? I'm a doctor. But we did hear that. We did hear she got better. Or that she was gonna get better. That they found a cure. But she's also said, her boyfriend also said she went to a new hospital. Right? Can we see your chart? Well, you can see it, I guess. Well, what can you understand? You're not a doctor. Calm down. This guy's really rude, too. What's his deal? Why is he being like that? Alright, look at it. You carefully look at the thing. Sure, I'm a layman, so I really can't understand the details of what I'm seeing. Not completely, anyway. Officer, I'm sorry to hear you're angry about that body. I need to get back home. JB Garfield is playing Jinguji again. Yeah, it's important. You got some nerve. What the hell is a Jumanji? What is that Jumanji? What is a Jumanji? You can tell that looking at my face. I don't know a clue what I'm doing. Hey, what about the drugs? Do you know anything about the drugs? Dude, drugs? What are you on about? Do we show them the drugs we got in our pocket? This powder? Is that... No. Huh. I guess not. Guess we don't show them. We talk to him about it again? Hey, stop it! Stop messing around. I mean, look at the thing again. It's not like you can understand it. Yeah, I know, bro. No need reason to be rude. What about a condition? So, he had a peculiar condition. It's been 20 years. I heard that she was found a way to get better. Well, that's a strange thing to say. I'm a practicing physician. I would know. Okay. That's got Momoko again. She was very brave woman. She put on a strong face to think this would happen. Okay. Jinguji, Your Honor, is a private detective game from Japan. Pretty awesome, yeah. I don't care. If Bart Simpson is playing whatever Atari game, you're not going anywhere till I get some answers. So where the hell did this guy get a gun? I thought you patted him down. Check this out. Have you seen the hand bit? Look. You seen the hand bit, Sam? Look. What is the deal? What is the deal with Mr. Jinguji? Here, I can smack the screen too. That's the hand bit. The hand bit. Hand bit. Okay. So what are we supposed to do? Let's save, I guess. I don't know what doing, so I'm gonna save. We have hands? We do. We have a hand. We have one. Okay. Do we smoke? Will smoking get me closer to solving this? What am I doing wrong, bro? Am I supposed to, like, why? We asked all the questions, right? The medicine thing again? Hey, stop. What are you talking about? The chart, we can't understand it. Momoko, yeah, she has a peculiar thing, but she said that she found a way to get better. I would know. Okay. Oh, maybe look? Maybe look at him? Yeah, okay. His expression changed somewhat when we said drugs. We mentioned the drugs. What does that mean? What does that mean? Can't tell yet, but he's hiding something, I think. That much is certain. Hiding something. Look around. Yeah. This is a room. This is his room. What do you call it? The room for patients to come in? I don't think observation room is right. What do you call this room? Is reception? No, it's not reception. Diagnostic room? What is this room called? Patient room? In room 1. In what room? What kind of room? In room 1. What kind of room is it? Patient room 1? No. Columbo reads, yeah. Private. There's stuff on the wall. There's stuff on the desk and on the wall. Private stuff. Even private stuff. Okay, look at the pictures. Yeah, the picture. Look at the picture on his desk. Looks like he's doing something. Volunteer work, maybe? Huh? Wait a second. This is... It's gonna be with the homeless people. In Shinjuku Central Park. It's gonna be with the homeless people, isn't it? He volunteers in Shinjuku Central Park. Wait a second. Kashiwagi volunteers in Shinjuku Central Park. No way. That means... Yeah. That's a big deal. He's the drug guy? Wait a second, I'm confused. Hold on, guys. Have we solved this case? What just happened with us realizing that? Did we solve the case? He is connected to the drugs, right? But he's also connected to the homeless guys. But the thugs that tried to beat us up, they said Ozawa sent him, who was a mob guy. What's that about? If it's this guy. With this chat memeing and the detective gameplay, it's like watching Night Court TV show. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Zachary. That's kind of you to say. It does feel like that, kinda, huh? Like the Night Court TV show. That's a good comparison to the atmosphere of JB Garfield days. A good comparison, it is. Because like what's his name? Isn't it kind of funny that the judge, who was definitely a comedy guy, was like the straight man too? Night Court was cool. I like Night Court. I'm a fan of Night Court. Okay. I like that comparison a lot. Let's talk to him. It's good. It's pretty solid, yeah. Okay, Mr. Kashiwagi. What do you got to tell me? Let's ask about the drugs again. Hey, stop. Come on, cut it out. Okay. Let's go to the picture then. We need to check this. We need to confirm it. Professor Kashiwagi. What is it? This picture here. I guess you do some volunteer work? Yeah, I do. This is a group I sponsor. In the picture there. Volunteer group you sponsor. Well, volunteer, I should say. Sponsor them? Yeah, I do. It's a group that supplies food for the homeless in the Shinjuku Central Park. Exactly. What's up, Raya? Morning, good morning. We're playing Jinguji. So we've almost cracked this case, maybe. We're getting closer. Okay, so the case so far, let's go over it real quick. Momoko, right? This girl here, you see up there, up above me. Oh yeah, also I gotta do the hand bit too. I should do the hand too. Hand bit first. What is the deal with Jinguji? And then I can smack the screen. Okay. There's the hand bit. I charged the wave. I charged the Genki wave. Anyway, Momoko got killed, as you can see here up there. And apparently she worked at some bar, which doesn't seem all that important, but the reason she worked at the bar is because she had a heart condition. And this is her phone here. Lady's phone, you can tell. She had a heart condition. Why? I don't know why she had a heart condition, but we've been looking into it and we found out that her boyfriend, she's dead. She was strangled in the park. And the homeless people wouldn't tell us anything about it. And the bizarre thing again is that she wasn't robbed. They didn't take her stuff. And her clothes didn't look like she was in a struggle either. So, what happened? And her boyfriend didn't know if she was dead, so he told him, and he was crying all over the place, like blubbering, you know. And I can only handle so much blubbering, but yeah, he was really blubbering. Oh my god, the boyfriend was really blubbering, but nonetheless, eventually he stopped crying and blubbering, and he told us that last time they talked, she had mentioned that she had found a way to get better at a new hospital. Then also, Kuma got attacked. And we noticed two guys following us. So we had them come into an alley and we beat them off in the alley. And in their pocket, we found this white powder. What's this white powder? Well, they said a guy named Ozawa, mob guy, Yakuza, they said he had given them drugs to beat us off. Plot twist, to beat us off. Hi Garfield, hi Riot, and Little Riot. Also Geo, is Geo. What's up, Pard? Welcome. Welcome, man, welcome in. So now, to try and catch you guys all up on the interesting part, we're now talking to this we're talking to her primary care doctor, right? You guys were talking about that the other day about primary care stuff, right? We're talking to her primary care doctor at the hospital that she's been going to take care of to work on her heart condition for the past 10 years. And now, like I said, her boyfriend said she found a new place and they said they could help her right before she died. Now, the plot twist here that we just stumbled on is, guess what? Remember when I said that she died in the park and there was homeless people there and none of them would say anything? Well, guess what? Mr. Doctor sponsors a charity group that goes to the park and gives them food, gives them meals. What's the connection there? I don't know, but we asked him about drugs and he got real fidgety. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right with this doctor. This doctor knows something. Something ain't right here. Something is not right. Something is not right here. And his name, again, Kashiwagi. He's named after an oak tree. He's named an oak tree. His name is Oak Tree. He's Professor Oak Tree. Don't freak out about that, but that's his name. Reminds me of JB Harold. Sure. That makes total sense, honestly. We gotta play another. I want to play Jinguji's for a while, but we're gonna get back into JB Harold's too. We have how many JB Harold games left to play? Like 3, I think. So there was the first one we played, Murder Club. Then there was Manhattan Requiem and Angels in the Dark, which are like alternate versions of the same story. Like Angel in the Dark, and that's what it's called, is Manhattan Requiem, has the same locations as Manhattan Requiem and people, but it's a different story. Like it's a different world. And then Chicago Moody Blues. That's on like Saturn, I think. And that's another one we haven't played yet. And then I don't know. I think there's one more. Let me see. There's one more game after that. Oh, Kiss of Murder is what the game is called, not Angel in the Dark. Kiss of Murder. Blue Chicago Blues, yeah. I said Moody. Blue Chicago Blues and DC Connection. DC Connection. That's the third one. The real third one. DC Connection. Manhattan Requiem and Kiss of Murder are like alternatives to the same thing. I think Kiss of Murder came out like as an expansion pack, even though it's a separate story. And then DC Connection and Blue Chicago Blues. Okay. So there's how many games left? 3 games left. Kiss a Murder. That means that Share Shields in it again. I wonder if she's dead in that one. No, it was Jinguji, the one where the girl hit on us. Oh, sure. Yeah. The doctor gave her the drugs and she overdosed, I'm guessing. Definitely could be it. But the weird thing is, with that theory, is that she said she found a new place. And she's been going here for 10 years. That's not the homeless group. So, you're like a savior for those homeless people, huh? That's an interesting way of putting it. Ha ha ha, that might be true. That's what he says. When I'm going about in the city, sometimes the homeless come up to me and thank me. When I run into them, sometimes they say thank you. I've become famous with them. With the homeless? I see. I see. So in other words, the homeless people know him. Ooh. And he's an indispensable person to the... Yeah, what does that mean? Let's ask about this volunteer group. Ask about this. At first I did it for appearances. But it went better than I thought. And now, homeless and for the homeless people and the people doing it. So, it keeps going. Even now, we're still doing it. But, thanks to that, my name has a pretty good reputation. Oh. Sorry, can you please keep this a secret, what we're talking about now? Keep it a secret. If people knew that, then my reputation would go down. Oh, what they did for appearances? Jeez. Of course I thought that. Okay, we're done. Sorry, I'm busy. I gotta... He shooed me out of the room. Or I left out of the room. Well, we got some important information. We also talked to the mob and asked them to ask the guy that said they said paid him in drugs. The 2 guys that we beat off in the alley. So, no point in staying around here. Get out of here. And then, as we went to the lobby on the way out, we got something useful, hopefully. Well, let's check out the park again. And I feel like somebody's watching me now. But checked around. I don't know, like something, there's some kind of buzzing. Oh, in my backpack. It's a vibration. It's Momoko's phone. We quickly push the button on it, and there's a mail that was sent to her again. In it is written, a place in Shinjuku. What is this? Why do they want to tell me? Yeah, Momoko's a dead girl on a dead girl's phone. So she keeps getting emails from an unknown sender. I think that's weird enough. And then I think this somebody watching me is... I think they're no longer watching me. I can't feel it anymore. Oh, I guess we should check it out. Is it a doctor or is it the lady doctor that's emailing us? Is it the lady doctor? This game is so fucking cool, I agree. Love it, private dick set, especially in Japan, I agree. You remember what Craig did to the hospital chief? No. One of my favorite memories from a GB. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh man, the hospital chief finally did admit that he did commit all those murders. All it took was a little persuasion on JB's part. A little bit of sofa persuasion. I think the guy writing it, I think the guy writing us, or sorry, I think it's the lady doctor. We head towards the location there. Who's this mysterious message? Maybe we'll find out. Um, oh, okay, there's a sign there, a hospital sign there, a little hospital. Saruno Clinic, Saruno's Clinic. Maybe. Okay, what was the name? Lost it. What's here? It's a clinic. Now, see, I think it's the doctor. Are you high? No, should I be? Why would I be high? I think the doctor, right? Yeah, I don't know even a little bit of weed in my system. The female doctor, because she could have been watching us. It's either her or the guy, but I don't think the guy seems sus. I don't think he'd be warning us and trying to get us to go to this hospital. Of course, we have a bad feeling about this as we go inside. Smoke that shit, foo. Oh, I get it. Because you can't. I'd have to. I could get some weed real quick. I'd have to go to the other room though. I have to go to the other room. I could real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What's up, Racky? You better fucking hit. I'll hit it. I'll hit it real quick. I'm back. I want to get a hand. I want to get a joint for the hand. I want to get a joint for the hand. Look. Let me get this working. I don't have one. I don't have one yet. My hand for the hand bit. I need to move over a little bit. There we go. There we go. What is the deal? I don't know. I don't know a bit. There's nothing on the screen. Nothing on the screen. But look, I can slap it. Watch. Cool, right? Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, I got smoke in the game too. There we go. Now we're talking. Perhaps the rabbit profile picture is cool. Yeah, sure it is. Is bag ready? I got a joint. I have a joint here. Well, it's to match. I gotta match energy, right? Jinguji smoking a cigarette. I gotta smoke a joint. I don't have the bag set up right now. It's not. It would work though. The bag would work, I think. I think it would. I might have busted the screen. I don't know. But I don't know. I have to look at it. I think it's fine. Maybe not though. I mean, there was some reason I stopped using the bag for a while. And do this one more time. But yeah, the rules are, if Jinguji smokes, I have to smoke. Those are the rules. Of course, he's not smoking weed. Get your hair up too. Bro, if I had the hair gel, if I had it, sure. The guy. I'm probably not allowed to smoke here. Okay. Let's take a deep breath then. Think about it. This hospital. What is that? Yeah, okay. So let's recompile what we know so far, right? The lady, the dead lady, went to a new clinic, her boyfriend said. This new clinic, we just got an email on her phone about the address. It's gotta be the other doctor that sent us that. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because who else would have done it? Who else would have done it? They come in, it feels a little old-timey. But there are people in the waiting room. The only thing JB likes more than Jinguji is lasagna. That's true. Sure. I also want to get into the there's another series I want to get into too. Which is what? So the JB Harold series has like a sister series, right? You guys know about this or not? Called like Ryunosuke, I think. There's a couple of them. They're like murder mystery, but it's in like a mansion. They're in like mansions. Like, it seems pretty cool. Let me see if I can find one of them to show you guys real quick. There's a couple of them too. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Like 3 or 4 of them. But it's kind of like a sister game to JB Harold. Yeah, Todo Ryunosuke. Yeah, let's see if I can find anything on YouTube. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And it's like the difference is in JB Harold you're asking around town, right, in New York. In the Japanese one you're asking around, it's a Japanese guy, and you're asking about like the mansion. You're walking around the mansion. Walking around the mansion. I'm getting Great Ace Attorney. That's what I'm looking for though. I guess because they're both named after the same guy. The same real guy. Well, that's not helpful to me finding this game though. Not this. Sounds cool? It does seem cool. Here, let's see. Ending? No, I don't want the ending. I want the ending. Intro. I don't want the ending. Yeah, this looks like an intro. Yeah. Check. Can you hear me now? Oh, I see. What the fuck, man? I muted the stupid game. Fucked it all up. Here. Okay, that's fine now. Guys, unmute. When are Cracky Classics coming back? You want to see more of those? Sure, I can put those back on. I was planning on doing it every day, and then and the first day I did it, I got an unsubscribe, and I got and then I got spooked and stopped posting them. But I can post them. The very first time I did it, I lost a sub. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? I still don't know what happened, of course. Oh. Wait, did we see the game? Did you guys see the game for a second? Oh, you did. Okay. I don't know about smoking weed, guys. I gotta get this thing back on track. What is Craggy Classics? I was posting VODs from years ago, Racky. I started doing it. I posted one of them. I'm gonna go back to doing it. I have like a couple dozen of them from like 2019, 2020, 2021. I think it goes back to 2019. Did it? What was the first one? That's one of the oldest ones I had. Whatever one I posted. Craggy Classics. File set? Yeah, no, sorry, not 19. 2021. My years are all off. 2021. That's when I started streaming. 2021. I have some from 2021, 2022, 2023. I have some VODs saved from different things. But there's some special episodes. There's some I was saving during the Linda Cube playthrough. There are a number of different things. But yeah, I posted one. And the idea is, I was thinking, is I post them when I'm not online and I premiere them, instant premiere them. Then it'll look like the stream's always visible, right? It'll always have the broadcasting thing, is what I was thinking. Right? I streamed, and right when I stop stream, do an instant premiere of like an 8-hour VOD. And then it looks like it's, you know, broadcasting was the idea. Which I think the idea is fine. But like I said, first time I posted one, I lost a sub and I never did it again. But I will. I just kind of like, I got spooked, and then I forgot is what happened. I just got spooked and then I forgot. Let's look around the hospital. Like, I didn't mean to stop. I just ended up stopping. Does that make sense? Just because I was like, ah, crap. Well, what? That sucks. And then I didn't do it again. I don't know, bro. I'm cursed I'm cursed when it comes to YouTube. I don't know. I'm just cursed is what I think is true. It's cursed. It's an old building, but it's clean, like a hospital. There's a lot of patients in here. So it's got to be run by a good doctor, an excellent doctor, I think. And a girl wearing a nursing outfit. I think she's at reception. She's staring at me. We look at her. Look at her back. He's looking at me like I'm a suspicious individual. Well, I kind of am, huh? Kind of am suspicious individual. That's the impression I give, I guess. That's my first impression. Person probably felt baited. I don't know why the person unfollowed. I don't know if it was related to that video or not, Racky. I don't know why people unfollow. I never will know. I never will know. Nobody does. Obviously, they don't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I know I say things sometimes that make people unfollow. I know I've said things. What do you mean, you people? Maybe we can ask her about Momoko. We have to give her a business card because it's talking about what we know. No, so she knows we're a detective. No. Okay, doctor. About what? About Momoko. I'm sorry. I can't just talk about patients' information. Okay. Sorry, I can't do that. Now we show her the business card, you think? You do it now? Yes, we do it. We go see Snow White? Yeah, why would I go see that, bro? Are you kidding me? David Garfield Police Nuts playthrough would be cool. I did do one, Zachary. I think it's still in the... I don't know, is it blocked? Hold on. I just gotta put it on like a playlist or something, no? It's, it should be on YouTube. I don't know if it's not on a playlist or anything, maybe. But we played that not too long ago. Let me see. Maybe it needs... I'm out of memory on my browser. Search. Yeah, it's on there. But it's not sorted on the playlist. I'll have to do that. I'm making a playlist. They're just all titled Police Nuts. They don't say part 1 or part 2 or anything, it just says Police Nuts. There's how many VODs here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It seems like a lot. 9, 10. Are these some of these split up? Yeah, that 10 doesn't really count. So I have our 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 VODs. It's crazy. Why is so many? Why is so many? I don't think it would have taken me that long. I don't know. I'll make a playlist later though. Have you been gaining more subscribers lately? I did Police. Oh no, it's not too long ago. Nice. Yeah, I didn't do it too long ago. It said 6 months ago is when I played it. Did you like it? I enjoyed it. That was cool. I think I like it more than Snatcher because what version did you play? I played the PC 98 version because I think the graphics look better on that one. And the graphics look way better. Muted? I'm not now. Are you in past, Koji? You're out of memory in your brain. I was not alive. Yeah, I thought so. Makes sense. Have I been gaining subscribers? Yeah, I think so. But like, not recently though, no. Recently we got to 309, and then we got to 307, and then we got to 309, and then we got to 307, and then we got to 308. That's been like the past, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We used to be growing every day. Now, I don't know what's, I don't know. No idea. Now we got to 308. Yes, exactly. Yes. Right in between. We're, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's give her the business card. What's up, Koji, by the way? I thought a couple months ago you were at like 250. Yeah, months ago. Yeah, months ago. Talk to her about... Oh, did we give her the business card? I just clicked it, no? What happened? Didn't see... I guess I did. No, I talked to her. Ah, there we go. We add that, we give her our business card and say we were hired by the police. Police? Yeah. I'm Detective Jinguji Saburo. There was something I wanted to ask you about the case I'm working on. Is that okay? That's what Momoko now. Takada Momoko. Yeah. He did come here before. See, I think so. See. And do you know anything, is the doctor here that would know about her? Yeah. We only have the one doctor. Ah, okay. Nakano, you think? Nakano's Dr. Nakano. So Dr. Nakano would know about the patients, I think. We only have the one doctor. You can go on through. Nice. Nice. We go where she told us to go. 25 new subs every month. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know, but it's just been slow more recently. The past couple of weeks I haven't got any really. And I don't know what why I'm cursed. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think Megami Tensei is not the biggest title, of course, but we beat it, so now I'm thinking, what was I saying, Breath of Fire 3? Yeah, I'm thinking we start Breath of Fire 3. We've been playing other stuff. We played the Shin-Chan game for 2 days in a row. I don't know. Cursed. True. Nobody does. Let's see. She explained to me. She guided me back here, right? And explained to me this was the doctor's room. Okay. What do we do? Talk to the wall? Oh, he's right there. Dr. Nakano, can you tell me about yourself, please? Or, sorry, I'll tell you about myself. Detective Jinguji Saburo. And about the case. Makes hidden gem type content. That's niche. Yeah, that's the problem. What's that, fall? Cry eats boogers. I don't recall doing that. The problem is nobody's looking for the hidden gem. So, yeah, that's the problem. I heard about it from the nurse. Okay. So you're working with the cops, and you want to know about Miss Takada. I do. Yeah, she was here a number of days earlier. Saw her a number of days earlier. You did? About what? Hard for me to say. I wouldn't say it was a condition. I think it was a misdiagnosis. What? Yeah, agree, Jinguji. What did you say? It was a misdiagnosis? What does that mean? Okay. He definitely had a heart condition, heart disease. But it was something that could be solved with a simple surgery. And I can't believe somebody would have missed it that long, that many years, and after the surgery, and allowed it to progress as bad as they did. The surgeon made a mistake, is the only thing I can think of. We checked her out here too. And you see. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. So somebody screwed this poor lady over. She should have been better a long time ago. Did Carl finish Star Trek? He beat it. Star Trek? Oh, what's up with the stream? How come? Hold on. Which game? Game we play? Elite Forces? Is that the one we're talking about? Elite Forces? I'm gonna start playing Fortnite. Is that what we're talking about? Oh, we did. Our sponsorship went well, by the way, guys. Sponsorship went well. Speaking of, we're doing one on Monday. We're doing another sponsorship on Monday. Wait, guys. Are we in a doctor's office? We are. Okay, let's ask about the miss. She is suffering from it, but it should have been solved by a simple surgery. To think it went on for that long, that many years. Because that's got the surgery. She didn't tell me where she had got the surgery done. I thought it would be nice, and you know, that kind of thing should be in the public. People should know about that. Okay. Say thanks. No, we don't need to say thanks. Oh. I just remembered. The other day, somebody came asking about Akada. Okay. According to the receptionist. Maybe, did you know them? Do you know them? No, I don't know them. Shock. Who the heck are you talking about? Push the button. Oh, there it goes. Shock, who are you talking about? He did it. Guilty of the $5 bill. Which sponsor on Monday? I'm thinking the Mahio game. What is it called? Hold on. Hong Rail? Hong Kai Star Rail? Is this a thing? Hong Kai Star Rail, I was thinking. Because all I gotta do is get you guys to install it and play it. You don't gotta buy anything. I don't have no memory. Bro, too many tabs are wasting memory, it says. Okay, I'm closing them. Oh, they have PC Star Rail now, too. Wait, do they only have PC one now? I'm confused now. Hold on, I'm looking. I think my memory's out again. How come my memory... It keeps telling me I don't have memory. What did I do? I don't know. I'm not allowed to look. My computer's exploding, I think.